I'm here today to talk about a couple of things, and the title that's been put up on the slide here is Mobile and Nimble in Business. I think people have heard the word cloud banded around in various different ways over the years, and I think what I want to go through today, if I can, is just what cloud actually means and what cloud technology means to you guys in a state agency. So, in my head, the way it's been described to me best is a true cloud situation is you can go and pick up a machine, go anywhere, buy a computer, this is an Apple, could be anything you like, open it up out of its box, and it will just work. So the way that we've been developing software over the years is to try and make that same thing work out the box for you guys. So it might be on an iPad when you're on site with a customer. You've got nothing to load. No software, no networks, no remote desktop connections, no nothing, no infrastructure. Think of the cost savings here for your business. No backups, no servers, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you in a minute, so I'm not going to bore you today with PowerPoint slides. My skill isn't PowerPoint animations. I'll show you in a minute what our software does, just very briefly so you can get a flavour of what it can do. But this will work on anything, on any PC, on any laptop, a Mac, an iPad, an Android, even a phone if needs be. Just so that you understand a bit how we work, we practice what we preach, so we work everything in Amazon Web Services, Amazon being obviously famously one of the largest sort of internet service providers in the world, giving effectively all of us and our customers an enterprise level of scale. So cloud, if you try and visualize it, and I'm not techie at all, but the left-hand side here is, if you like, is our live cloud. So people are working on this side of the equation. We keep a second cloud. So again, just to make sure that all our customers always have service, if God-forsaken Amazon were to go offline, you would be in trouble. Actually, most of the world would be in trouble. You'd know about it. It would be all over the press. But we keep all our data replicated into a private cloud every 15 minutes, and we keep all of our storage stuff, so all of your pictures, all of your PDFs, all of your documents, we replicate into a Google Cloud storage in real time. So again, anything that you do is safe and stored somewhere, even though you haven't physically got a copy within the office anywhere. Taking that a stage further, what does that mean to you guys? Well, it means that you can work anywhere, literally anywhere. So I was saying to a couple of you in the coffee room earlier on, you could send your valuing staff straight from home in the morning, straight to their first appointment with an iPad. They don't need to come to the office. Why would they? They can work from anywhere. They could go straight from that first appointment to the next appointment. They could move around. They could do a whole day's worth of work on an iPad, and then they could go home again because they've actually got their office with them anywhere they go. This word comes up a lot, and I know it's been a bit of a theme for today, and I think it will probably be a theme for the next few months as well, is it actually gives you guys the chance of being more of a hybrid agency as well. So if your software is web-based, you've got much more ways that you have your clients interacting with you. In theory, in a hybrid way, you could offer services online, and again, we can discuss that in more detail. Today isn't the day for that one. And obviously, you could also, if you imagine that same hypothetical scenario where you've got your guys on site with an iPad, you could very much, in theory, then have them putting instructions live that minute from the customer's premises. Hey, Mr. Customer, like our services, like me as an agent, great, I'll put you online. And so you can actually put people live on your own website, on the portals, on the Rightmoves and the Zooplers, without actually leaving their house. Now that puts you in a slightly different place to some of your competitors, I would hope. The biggest benefit too is that this cloud software that we keep talking about can also be fully joined up. So as a property software group, I thought it was just a good idea just to give you a little bit of a drawing and to try and explain how we see stuff and where we see the future. So rolling back a few years, people were very much either in the sales or the lettings camp. I'd be very surprised if anyone in this room just one these days. You probably do both. Similarly, in the software world, software used to be desktop software, so we were a desktop software house years back. We're now a cloud software house as well. So we sit firmly in the middle quadrant of those four ideals. Those of you who use CFP and Vibra Live in our business or in the room here, they are still our flagship cloud, our desktop products. They've still got years and years and years of life for people who want to have software in their offices. They're going nowhere. They've got huge loyal customer bases. They're there and will be there for the foreseeable. We've now got two products in the cloud. Dupix is a relatively new product of ours, so that was a business that we acquired some 18 or so months ago, but joined up in the sense that it does sales and lettings together. Alto, which is our product that we're talking about today, I'm going to give you, and this is why I've got this laptop with me, a sneak presentation, just because it's new so you can see it. It's currently currently a sales product, but it's coming lettings in the new year. So again, what we're offering people now, what people are actually buying from us these days, is fully cloud software, fully joined up. Vibra Live and CFP can talk to each other. Alto and CFP can talk to each other, but what our customers are telling us they're wanting is one system that does the whole lot. So rather than beat around the bush, I'm going to show that to you now, hopefully with some technology that I need to try and master. Okay. So those of you who haven't seen it, this is just one of our products. So it's not the only one. This is just one of the choices that we offer our customers. This is Alto sitting in the cloud. I'm logging in through a web browser. So in this case, I'm using Google Chrome. But you can use any browser that you like, Firefox, Safari, whatever you fancy. And really, in a nutshell, it runs everything from some very quick and easy access screens. So we've got property screens, we've got contact screens, we've got tenancy screens, progression screens. We'll look at these in a bit of detail in a moment. But where we're going now, this is the new bit. So those of you who've got Alto in the room, and I know there's some of you in here, the bit that's new is we're now starting to join up all the tenancy information in here as well. So within the system, obviously, if you've got periodic tenancies that might date back to 3, 6, 9, 12 months ago, you can see the first term, you can see the second term. These ones were both at £1,200, but the current term, the third term, is currently at £1,250. So you can start to see the history of things as you go along. Obviously, it does all of the marketing, all of the utility provision, all of the deposit information that you would expect. It deals with all of your transactions, so all your rents coming in and going out, and it really runs from almost just one or two, in this case, buttons. So in terms of ease of use, with a tenancy, you're either going to charge the rent, receive the rent, or do a refund, or obviously if you want to do a document, then we can produce a letter or an AST, whatever it may be, all recorded in the history log here. In terms of the properties, much the same, real simple ease of use. Those of you that got out already will know that things like media, you can just drag and drop photographs around, really very instinctive and intuitive use. But obviously on the property management side, I've lost my mouse, there it is. Then obviously all the transactions on the property management side comes in here as well, all of your works orders, all of your preferred suppliers, all of your insurance companies, all your utility firms, all the dates, all the reminder dates, so gas checks, inspection dates, everything in one simple, intuitive and very quick, easy to use system. If you haven't got a system like this already, what I suggest is, I'm not going to bore you to tears with more slides today. Come and talk to us in the coffee room afterwards, or just leave a business card and we'll get in touch and have a chat. But hopefully you see this picture coming together now of linking this information through to your website, doing all your marketing, updating all the portals, and giving you, obviously, on a simple overview page, everything that you should need to know about the stuff that drives your business forward. Hope it's been helpful. Thank you for your time. We'll catch up in a moment.